Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Scar World server. My name is Cozy Toasty, and today we are back. As you can see, I've been on a long grind, a little bit covered in mud and some other stuff that I don't want to talk about, but I am back and better than ever. So as you can see, some things may have changed around here. Not much change, but some things have changed. And well, basically, I've been on hiatus, not just because of the holidays, but I actually had a little bit of an accident happen to me while I was celebrating the holidays. So yeah, basically I got in a car accident, and it was a little bit poor for my health, and I got pneumonia around the same time. You know, lucky me, right? But yeah, basically it left me where I was bedridden for almost 2 months straight. I would basically go to work, feel a little bit better, and then get sick right after. So I just would recover, or at least so I thought, and then it would get much worse. And it was basically a recurring cycle. But anyway, I digress. Plans for today's episode is actually to catch back up on the Dwarven Door area and kind of fix all the little hubbub that we have around here, all the little pranks that have happened and all that stuff. While I was gone, apparently they put Ravengers throughout my base and all that stuff. I kind of cleaned that up already. A couple other things, they celebrated my birthday with Warden balloons and all that stuff. You can find those in Shadow's or maybe even Martin's videos. I'll have them linked down in the description. I unfortunately was not able to record these things, so I do apologize. But again, you can go look at their perspective. I promise it will be worth the look. I will also be trying to fix this door and make it actually usable, and maybe even putting in some nether portals and some other stuff in here so we can actually make it where we can get here easier rather than having to fly over this ludicrous mountain that we have behind the door, which, don't judge me, I don't have a back to this, but, I'm working on it. I don't know why I zoomed in, all I can see is my forehead there. Also, one more thing to add on. If you do see yourself coming back on the regular, with the donkeys and the horses, so if you see yourself coming back on the regular, don't forget to lay your head against that subscribe pillow and like the video down below. If you think I can improve on anything in my videos, don't hesitate to put that down in the comment section. I really do appreciate it. Anyways, let's get today's episode started. So, bit of a whoopsies, but 2 more months have passed, and yeah, I've done things. One being, we have taken some ancient debris and some other things, and yes, I know I have to extend it there, but the door is at least up. I still gotta do the redstone down here, of course, and all that stuff, and we did set up another portal, like I said we would, but I want to make it better than this, and kind of taller, and bigger on both sides, and there's a lot to do. So while I fly back over, because I need to go to the shopping district real quick, I'll explain to you kind of the things that have been happening in recent months. Basically, we have started a new SMP called the Pantheon SMP. Should have a little logo on screen right about now. But I will be participating in this SMP as one of its members. I was invited by Wolf and a couple other members of the Scar World server to be a part of this new server. And I'm kind of just excited about it, but it took quite a bit of setup to get to that point and a lot of behind the scenes stuff. So I kind of got sidetracked and I stopped making videos, and I've basically been in a state of turmoil this entire time. So we're still on track from where we were 2 months ago. Sorry, I'm just keeping an eye on those pigs. But yeah, basically, I got to meet an old friend. They came back to the server A couple other things have been happening. Basically just getting pranked every other day to the point of exhaustion. I think Martin Smartin is feeling that pain, as he's exclaimed in his most recent video.
No idea how relieved I am to not see a giant panda there and 2 giant pandas over there. There are no pandas on my island. Why are you saying that, Martin? You might ask. Well, look at these pictures. Boom, boom, boom. They were pictures in our Discord channel for the Scar World server, and I believe that they were there to frame, well, not frame me, but put me in a foul mood, and a foul mood I was in. I don't want to clean up all of these pranks all of the time. I like small and well thought through pranks, not 5,000 pandas. Ow! All over my island.
As you can see from that, we've had our fair share of pranks for a while, and I haven't been really recording them, but they've been, you know, for the most part, harmless. A few deaths here and there. We also got to celebrate Martin's birthday, which was fantastic, but also full of a lot of laughs. Martin, you don't understand. Did the redstone.
Ah.
Honestly, it was a blast, and we will actually be going to check that out because I've changed my mind, like I do every 5 seconds anyway. We're gonna do a server tour instead. Why? Because I feel like you guys haven't got to see this server grow as much as I have, and I feel like we need to get a little caught up. This being episode 11 of this server tour, even though I don't really number them that much, I think it would be best for us to kind of just show the progress that's been done this season so far. Ooh, it's dark. Oh, by the way, we made about a stack and almost a half of diamonds from the shopping district, so that's a bonus. So, as the dawn arises, I believe that the best course of action is to start our tour with where I basically spend all my time. And that would be the Firefly Islands, but more specifically, Martin's birthday, death day. We're just going to call this Martin's death day thing. So basically, an idea was put in by one of the players on the servers. I can't remember if it was died or not, but basically Martin's birthday, he didn't give a specific date, so we made a week's worth, well, a little bit over a week's worth of deaths for each day. And so basically we would he would have to go in one of these and basically try to survive all the unfortunate accidents that could happen inside of each of these days. I was offered the opportunity to make one of the days for Martin, but no date specified. So basically, Martin would come in here, he'd step on a pressure plate, and it would dispense of Curse of Binding, and then also activate TNT to make an explosion. And basically, he got to go throughout this little maze that I made him. There's all these secret traps and all that stuff, but yeah, if you want to see Martin's reaction, please go check out his video. So, unfortunately, I was not paying attention. Oh no, the skeleton's gonna kill me! Ah! Guys, I've made a mistake. I came in here and I forgot my rockets. I still have food, so I'm fine. But I now have to participate in the parkour while getting shot at by this skeleton over there, who is gunning for my life. Whew. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no 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 no. We're fine. Everything's fine. I totally did not die in there, I swear. Yeah, see? Everything everything in the inventory is in the same spot. You know, I would never die. Anyway, we got a lot more to see in this episode, so why don't we move on, shall we? So, in about the mid-season, I had built my little brig over here because I was going to become a pirate as my first intro. I have not seen that yet, and that is so cursed. This is the first time I'm seeing that. I am sorry, but Anyways, when I first came to Firefly, I decided that I needed a home base. And so I said, what better way to have a home base than have a ship? And so, with the help of a couple friends like Blue Mage and Died, who's, of course, been pranking me profusely, which is why she's always on the ship and has her own bedroom too. Yes, I've made extra bedrooms just because I've been pranked so much. So yeah, basically I made this ship in creative and plopped it on the server. It still has a lot of more detailing to do, to be honest, but yeah, she's a very modest ship. I keep most of my secret items in here. Just basically mementos. This is my memento thing. So stuff from, say, the lawyer case and all that, and then mostly Died pranks. I usually keep all of those in there. I don't remember who gave me that, but I kept that as a memento. But yeah, here's my bed, and there's Died's. Oh my god, there's a back to this. And he's bald. Now that that's gone, he actually gave us a very nice gift. And to be honest, it's way too much. Also, budget diamond, lol. Thank you, Martin, for those extra special gifts. We'll have to get you something in return eventually. But yeah, let's continue with the tour. I'm so sorry to get distracted, but I noticed something when I was leaving. It looks like Martin is getting attacked by demon pandas with angry faces, and they're biting his toes. He also has snot now, so that's interesting. Also, that's remnants of the balloons I got for my birthday that may or may not have had some wardens in them, so that's something. Also, Christmas sleigh. You can see I haven't been over here in a little bit, so whoops. Some notable bases that I wanted to mention while I was here would be Died by Fire's base, which is fully in the air right above an ocean. So kudos to her on this just amazingly, well, amazingly complex and yet chaotic as well. Kind of matches her personality. Another base that I like to mention is Martin Smartens, because it's honestly one of the most beautiful and, well, colorful bases I've ever seen. Also, there's always name tags. Dinnerbone. I think that one says Dinnerbone as well. I don't know. But yeah, this place is honestly just so cool. Also, since I'm here, I might as well put my favorite picture of him right here in my secret little base. So when I wake up, I get to see this every time. Besides bases, we also got to help build a lot of farm. And a lot of these have broken by now, to be honest. Mostly because I don't know how to upkeep a lot of them. Mostly being the moss farm and the mangrove and the nether wood. Most of these have fallen to disrepair just due to the point of I don't know how to fix them. I'll have to watch, some videos or do something like that. I just really haven't had the time. Our sugarcane's probably overflowing as well, just because of the lack of people and producers. So that's also happening. Actually, it has a shulker loader, so maybe not. Last thing I'm going to show you guys for today, because unfortunately this is all the time I have for this episode, is our little path thing that we did at the Dwarven Door to lead up to the Elven area, which again unfortunately might not get completed this season due to the lack of player activity from my co-members. It's unfortunate, but it was a very high stakes project. And unfortunately, they couldn't be here because of personal issues that happened in real life, and that happens, and it's no one's fault. But this area will probably be just left as is due to just lack of time, because the Scarworld server has not an official, but a very educated guess. Oh, there's my forehead again. A very educated guess of when the server's going to end, and so most likely in about 3 to 5 months, we will be seeing a whole brand new server from the ground up. And don't get me wrong, I'm going to still be filming episodes until the end days, and then, keep going from there. You'll be seeing a lot of me, but it means I have to focus on other projects as the Dwarven Door and the village that I was going to build outside of it, because those will take the most time. I'll also be working on building a lock for the actual river system, where boats can go up and down the canal to get up to the main city. And in the next episode, actually, we're going to be working on the gatehouse to our outdoor settlement, which I have marked out here with these stone bricks. It should be a cool and fun little project we can get our heads around. I forgot to mention what this is, since we passed by it while going up the path over there. This is Kida's, Avocado's grave, and she is back on the server, more or less, but this is something that I made in my spare time, and I figured it was a nice thing to show off as a way to end the episode. Thank you guys for tuning in to this episode. I know it was a little shorter than others, but I really do appreciate you tuning in and coming back to the channel. I am sorry for my hiatus, but I promise you there will be more to come. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you all stay cozy, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.